When's the last time you saved money when you bought your boots? Your answer should be today. Hi, Tracy here from the Fargo Red Wing Shoe Store. Stop in October 8th through the 26th and you'll receive $30 off a purchase of boots. Yep, $30. If you haven't worn Red Wing boots or it's been forever since you've treated yourself to a new pair, what are you waiting for? Treat your feet and your pocketbook at 3003 Main Avenue in Fargo. Red Wing shoes for ultimate durability.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is October 21st. Big weather headlines to talk about. We'll get to the wind in a moment. First, we'd like to remind you we're live on Facebook right around this time every weekday morning. Love it when you join us live, but it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you. Or listen to it as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inform Minute.
All right, this morning dealing with a little bit more rain, but the big story is going to be that wind today.
Yeah, rain is on its way out of here. Shouldn't last too much longer. In fact, my showers are already shrinking on my radar down to some pockets of sprinkles. We'll continue to get rid of the rain. Should be out of here by noon outside of the odd sprinkle or two. The rest of the day, it's all about the wind. It's already kicking it this morning out of the northwest, 20 to 30 sustained, gusting 40 to 45. Oh, yeah. It's ripping right through you. It's windy. The wind advisory is in effect until 1 o'clock this afternoon, but that doesn't mean that once the clock strikes 1, we're just done with the wind. We'll slowly get rid of the wind and back down those gusts through the afternoon into the evening. We'll be much calmer for tomorrow. So it's on its way out of here. Today's kind of our day of change. We're just slowly getting rid of stuff, getting rid of the rain, getting rid of the rain, wind, and then the clouds. The cloud cover will clear out overnight too, which makes way for some sunshine into your Wednesday. While we're seeing a clearer sky and a lighter wind overnight, and there's obviously moisture in the atmosphere, I will be on frost watch tomorrow morning. Oh. It's possible that we form a little bit of frost, especially the further west that you go. So if you're parked outside tonight into tomorrow, you may need the ice scraper or some time with the defroster before you hit the road tomorrow morning. It's kind of a potential for frost. Reminder though, Weather Service is done with frost advisories and freeze warnings, so we will not see those headlines anymore for the year. Because obviously at some point in the winter, you would just be getting those every single day, and that's useless. So there's a point in October usually where we're like, all right, we're done with those. We've already hit that point, so you won't see a frost advisory tonight. I'll also watch out for frost again on Thursday morning as temperatures hover between about 30 to 32 degrees. For your Wednesday, though, for the forecast, sunshiny skies, a lighter wind, 10 to 15 miles an hour, and temperatures in the 50s. Today, only the 40s, and that wind will actually make it feel like the 30s. Yeah. It's cold today. Yeah. It's really raw today. Yep. That's the feeling today. Okay, fast forward to Thursday. Mostly sunny, a very light wind. Looks nice, temps in the 50s. I have a couple more clouds. Friday into the weekend, we'll call it a partly cloudy sky, so not bad. Temperatures approach the 60-degree mark by Friday and last that way into the weekend as our wind flips back to the southeast. So that'll be the factor to help kind of boost our temperatures a little. Next round of rain does move in Monday into Tuesday, so I do have more moisture to watch out for after this dry little stretch Wednesday through the weekend. For your outdoor chores, things you need to get done, harvesting, so on and so forth. Next week we watch out for more moisture, which will then obviously cool us down again. That gets us real close to Halloween at the end of the 10-day forecast there. So we'll start looking at what the Halloween forecast looks like on First News within the next couple of days. Okay. All right. That's all.
Thanks, Lydia.
Okay. Big story we're tracking for you this morning. We broke this on First News. The Red River Valley SWAT team helped take a man into custody early this morning in Fargo. There was really a huge police presence at the Best Western Hotel just off of 45th Street, not far from Space Aliens. Police say they first responded just after 8 o'clock last night to find 31-year-old Trevor Nelson of Fargo. He had a felony escape warrant out for his arrest out of Cass County. Officers set up a perimeter and tried to get Nelson to come out, but he refused.
And so then the hotel was evacuated. The Red River Valley SWAT team was called in, plus a bunch of other local agencies. Police say Nelson would not surrender, even after officers deployed a chemical irritant. Several roads in the area were shut down while they worked the scene. Finally, just before 2:30 in the morning, officers took Nelson into custody. He's booked into the Cass County Jail on 9 charges, including 7 felonies.
Lawyers for a man accused in 3 different shootings in Fargo want those cases broken up in court. Ciandre Douglas faces 12 charges in Cass County Court. He's charged with murder in the shooting of Elijah Hughes outside an apartment complex in Fargo in August. He's also charged with firing a gun at a group of people in a parking lot at an apartment building in July 22nd, and then also an attempted carjacking on July 6th. Those 3 incidents are currently wrapped into one court case. There is a hearing on splitting those cases up on November 19th.
A former Devils Lake police officer is now facing 7 more charges, bringing the total number of charges he's facing up to 9. Ray Hennon was arrested early last month following a 6-hour standoff with police at his home in Devils Lake. According to court documents, Hennon sexually assaulted a woman on several occasions, dating back to 2019. The other charges accuse Hennon of using technology to stalk a woman and using his law enforcement keys to break into her apartment and then steal items.
The West Fargo City Commission finally approved an ordinance on short-term rentals. People who rent out their properties on sites like Airbnb and Vrbo will now need a license to do so. A major sticking point was a clause that would require short-term rentals to also be the homeowner's primary residence. The ordinance was ultimately passed without that clause.
After a lot of debate, special assessments in Horace are now set. Some homeowners ultimately saw some significant savings, some to the tune of tens of thousands of dollars. Property owners now have until October 30th to pay off assessments interest-free.
Hot Mike with Dom Izzo coming up 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra. NDSU has won just once in its last 5 trips to Brookings. Dom's going to be talking about how the Jackrabbits have made their place a tough road environment. Plus, the North Dakota High School football playoffs begin this weekend. You'll meet one team that has a great chance to reach the Fargo Dome. Hot Mike is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra, also streaming on Inforum.com.
Don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to our website, Inforum.com. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to get that deal.
Join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning, and then we have you covered starting at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 tonight.
And we're back with First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.
This podcast is brought to you without paywalls, thanks to support from our digital subscribers. If you subscribe, thank you. If you don't, visit Inforum.com/subscribe for our introductory offer, just $2 for 6 months.